Alright, this is Extreme SimTV News Break. Hi, Dillon, the Spire Motorsports just got announced for 2023. Man, silly season this year has been wild. Ty Dillon going to that 77 ride for Spire next year. Leaving Petty GMS, a kind of a lateral move in my opinion. Taking a look at what Spire has done this year, I'm looking up Spire Motorsports stats for this year with Corey LaJoie and the people they've had over there at Spire this season. Corey going to be back for another ride next year. Really, I hope to see Spire do well, man. Hendrick Motorsports, Roush, RFK, and Stuart Haas having trouble. You know, we need new teams. That's the bottom line. Like, we need really new teams to step up and get it done. I'd like to see Spire pull it off, taking Ty Dillon over to that 77 wide to run in conjunction with Corey LaJoie. I think it's a good move for that team. I think it'll help them. Do I expect to see Ty Dillon be a playoff contender in 2023? No, not necessarily. But I've watched NASCAR for, gosh, yes, the first race I can remember is like 97, 98. So I've seen teams come and go. I want to see another full-time Cup team really do a good job. And don't really like Ty Dillon. Never had anything for him, but I'm hoping to see him just for the simple fact that we need more teams doing well in NASCAR in particular, especially with the rumors that Harvick may be done coming up the end of 23. Rumors that Mr. Smoke might be seeing his way out. So there's a lot going on there, and I think that Spire has an opportunity at least to do decently well going into 2023. Coming up now, Petty GMS. I don't know if I would consider that a loss for Petty GMS with where they're at. Of course, Ty Dillon replacing, I believe it's Landon Castle there in the 77 next year. That's going to be excuse me, that's going to be obviously an upgrade. I think going from Landon Castle to Ty Dillon is a step up for Spire. Landon Castle, cool dude. Don't know where he may land after this. But man, it's kind of cool to watch. It's kind of the unfold and develop. Watched the announcement earlier today for Spire. I believe it's still going on. But man, it is going to be very interesting. And we look at Spire Motorsports here. 33 starts for both cars this season. No real big moments for either car, the 7 or the 77. So me personally, you start looking at where we're at here in this season, and we're gonna go look at Ty Dillon as we speak. Ty in the 42 right there is 29th in points here this season with Petty GMS. Not seeing anything. I mean, 11th at Daytona, 20th, 15th, 10th back at Bristol, 12th, 6th at the All-Star Open, and then kind of went on a downslide for the rest of the year. But you got to look at who he's replacing in Landon Castle for that ride, and that's going to be another thought. Taking it out Landon Castle in that 77 ride that I believe is part-time this year. If you look at the teammate to Landon, or what will be the teammate of Ty Dillon next year, they're in the 7th Chevrolet. Corey LaJoie there in the season he's had this year. And you look at the finishing positions, he's had decent positions, 4th at the Open. Of course, 12th at the Charlotte Roval just a few weeks ago. So I think those two drivers, talent-wise, they'll match up pretty well. I think the equipment will get there. We'll just have to see how 2023 kind of lines out. But that's your Extreme Sim TV news break. Ty Dillon to Spire next year.